Cancer, I'm Anisha. You can write to me at tarotbyanisha@gmail.com. You can also visit my website www.tarotbyanisha.com. And this is your monthly forecast for April 2014. Cancerian, we begin this month with a huge planetary movement that is happening amongst the four planets, that is Mars, Jupiter, Pluto and Uranus, and they're squaring each other at about 13 degrees. Now squares normally whenever they happen they cause some amount of friction, some amount of upheaval with them, and now with four major planets that are squaring, rather it's like a face off of the planets, and it is being called as a grand cardinal cross. It's also one of the most watched out event by a lot of astrologers, and it's quite exciting. This aspect is going to be more so affecting all the cardinal signs, that is you and Aries, Libra and Capricorn, which means of course also depending on as to where it is that the planets are aspected in your personal chart. Overall it could be a little bit of a turmoil, little bit of chaos that could be happening from third week of April. We can also expect some amount of political upheaval, some amount of a movement, rather a chaos at the stock market. I think it more has to do with transformation. It has to do with old structures giving way to new establishment, to new systems. It has to do with change overall. Things which have not been working so far just have to give way to the new, a lot of it. So let's have a look at April as to what is it that it has in store for you. We begin this month with Mercury urging you to be more creative, more vocal, and to be able to articulate much more effectively than you have in the past regarding your personal relationships specifically and your dealings with others. You could be as usual being a Cancerian, being your loving and your sharing and your caring self. However, this is a time where it's a good time to be proactive, Cancerians. It's a good time to take an initiative and show others as to what it is that you can or you are capable of. Especially at work, do not really depend on your past laurels. Do go out and showcase as to what it is that you're still capable of, or that you're open to be a part of more projects, more work. This would not only bring about, I think, a goodwill, but the confidence that you portray at this point of time will stand you in good stead. So it's a good time. Now Venus gets active in about around the first week, around the 9th, and Venus goes and joins Neptune, which is going to be bringing about some amount of an illusion regarding a romantic relationship. You could be just putting the loved one on a pedestal, or you could be idolizing somebody quite a lot. For those of you who are getting into a new relationship, just be a little cautious. It may not all be as to what it is that is promised. I think just let this month go by, wait till about first week of June, till the time there's more clarity and Neptune has passed, and you'll know as to where it is that the relationship is going. It's a great time, however, to travel to exotic locations. Some of you could be planning things and looking at surfing the sites for beautiful places to stay and exotic locations to travel. So a great time to be doing that. The Venus and Neptune joining could also make you be drawn to somebody who's radically different from you. It could be either somebody who's double your age, it could be somebody who's really young to you, it could be something really unconventional. Then in mid-month we have Mercury that goes and joins Uranus. So that again speaks about being drawn to things that are unconventional, being very inspired, being extremely creative, but wanting to do things that are totally out of character. Now, I think there's going to be a huge battle between the responsibilities that you have, the obligations that you have, and the personal freedom that you need. So be very careful this time as to what it is that you're going after, Cancerians. Try not to sort of upset the entire apple cart. If certain relationships have not been working for you in the past and it's time to let go of them, it could be a painful process, but do it in a certain try and keep the dramatic manifestation sort of out of it. Try not to make the entire thing into one big drama. So you need to be really, really calm this month, Cancerians. It's really important. I think besides being in a highly emotional zodiac sign and with the cardinal cross also affecting you this closely, it's extremely important that you have your wits about and you think very calmly. However, on the other hand, for some of you, it could be that you also meet the love of your life. So it's not really all gloom and doom that, oh, things are not going to be working out and, everybody's out to sort of, fool you. No, this is not how it is. Towards end of the month, however, things are going to be much better. You will get a clearer perspective. You also have sun that is going to be getting active, which will be um, coming in, giving its warmth and clarity, and you would finally, I think, once the debris settles, have a better clarity on where it is that you want your life to go and what is it that you want out of your work. And like I said, the combinations are such of the planets which are unpredictability, movement, and chaos. Some of you, if your workplace has just not been working for you, just decide to do something really really different, something that you have not done earlier. So don't be scared, there's nothing to fear. The cardinal cross is not to fear. I think it's very important to remember that though the star or the planets have a will of their own, you too possess a will of your own. So keep that in mind this entire month, Cancerians. So have a great month. I'll see you again in June, and thank you so much for watching.